I'm fucked up.
Nice little segue.
Yeah.
I see.
Are you recording?
We're recording right now.
Oh, shit. Don't give away our secrets, Shaq.
Tell them, man. Like, fuck it. To distract you guys, I'm going to tell you a little recipe for some fried chicken.
Oh.
You get some...
Topical today.
You get some salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, cayenne pepper, and you also want to get some oregano. And also some flour as well. You mix it up. You need to get your flour mixture as well. Don't know if you want to use thighs or breasts. It's up to you. I don't care. Make sure you dry it as well. So you, what I like to do is, you know what brining is, right?
Yeah.
Brine your chicken for a day in some.
I may be white, but I know what brining chicken is.
In some salt. Obviously, salt.
Back to 50.
Salt, water, and pickle juice. Pickle juice is a very low-key brining tool. And once you slice it in half, of course, put it in the flour mixture, bit of eggs, salt.
Cutting it in half is called
butterfly,
and that's it. Yes.
And so make sure you dry it down as well after you butterfly it, and you don't fucking choke. You want to get some egg, hot sauce in the egg.
Oh, hot sauce in the egg.
Yeah, pepper. So you get your egg mixture. You dredge it. Boom, boom. Twice in. Flour, dredge, into the fucking like hot oil.
Yep.
Fry that shit until it's brown, and then that's your fried chicken.
And then you munch.
You munch, man.
And you enjoy.
Of course, man.
Are you slumped afterwards?
Yeah, I'm slumped. I normally wash that down with like some lemonade.
I was gonna say a Magnum.
Valentine's Day is gone. I ain't drinking Magnum now.
Hey, Magnums are wild.
Hey fam, I'm literally
I have two and the night is done.
You turn into just a beast,
bro. I turn into a dance hall nut.
The pussy wrecker. That's what it is, man. When you drink a Magnum, you're the pussy wrecker now, bro. You're just a
I start
demon.
watching dance hall compilations.
Listen, man, Jamaican people need to be in WWE, because when I see these dance hall compilations where like Jamaican men are just grabbing women and doing like the fucking Batista bomb in the dance floor, I'm like, nah, man. I've seen Jamaican men in fucking wallabies, right? Proper Clark's wallabies, tight ass white jeans, right, and an Ed Hardy shirt doing a 5-star frog splash onto women in the dance floor. Like, you lot are criminals. But that's my people, and I love you lot.
But anyways, welcome to the Betwixt Ideas Podcast. I'm Jamie, and Shaq gave us a very, very beautiful recipe for fried chicken earlier. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. I just stepped back into the gym for the first time in years, and I feel great. You know, my strength might not be there.
You joined my gym.
Yeah, your gym, bro. Your gym. I did like a really great shoulder workout today.
Beautiful.
Like, it was fucking dope. Like, I can put these headphones away. Hold on.
I was gonna say, like, it's because I know the gym. Like, I know the shoulders. I know what you do. So you did some dumbbell press, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I did some shoulder press for a little bit.
You went on the shoulder press?
Yeah, just did like some dumbbell shoulder press.
I'm not a fan of the. No, the machine shoulder press.
No, just dumbbells.
Good dumbbell.
I've always been like my cousin like proper said, yo, free weights.
Yeah, stability, free weights.
And also,
machines are good for pure isolation.
Yes,
but my experience, never ever go heavy on a machine, because what you want to do is you want to go heavy with free weights so you can have the stability, because then your body naturally stabilizes something.
That's why I'm training shoulders, because when you're doing chest, your delts are stabilizing.
Yeah.
And it's like, honestly, guys, if you're training chest and you're stuck on chest and you're like, oh, I can't push past my limits, train shoulders. I really mean it. Just go hard on shoulders. That's your public service announcement for the day, man. Train shoulders, because that's a cheat code for a good chest. And that's how my chest was just wham. Like, my shoulders carried it.
My chest is getting there.
I feel that pump today as well. It's great times, man. But
it's good,
man.
I'm glad you got back into it.
Yeah, because I park in the car park literally across the road from it.
Oh, you go to that one? Yeah.
Yeah, because you get the discount, innit?
Wait, what?
Didn't you get the discount?
Wait, what discount?
There's if you ask them, there's like a discount. It's in my wallet somewhere.
No, fuck off. I did not know that.
You get 20% off.
So how much do you pay?
Well, I pay like £4 just to be there. Like, I pay for it's like what, an hour or maybe over an hour.
Okay, I pay cheaper to go in Central, bro.
Central's cheaper.
$3.70 up to 2 hours.
Fuck off.
Nah. Nah, I'm
Central.
bro.
Then again, it probably is off peak. Yeah.
No, there's no off peak, bro. It's just if you're in there up to 2 hours.
Do you get a discount because you work for the council?
Nope. Shh, don't tell them that. No, I'm joking. Anyways,
all right.
Welcome to the Betwixt Ideas Podcast. I've already done that before. We're on episode 17 today. But before we get into the topic, I want to very, very quickly, because this past weekend was Super Bowl weekend.
Oh, shit.
I don't give a fuck about the sport.
Yeah.
Did you see the halftime show?
I didn't see it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I've seen bits and pieces because I'm like, I know what to expect, but I've seen clips.
Watch the halftime show.
I see the 50 Cent thing. Obviously, everyone's like, why is he upside down? It's like, it's 50 Cent in the club. Come on.
Do you know what? I was one of those people. I was like, why the fuck is he upside down? And someone was like, the video. And I was like, oh, shit, yeah.
You know what I think it is because I think like memorable music videos are kind of a lost art nowadays.
I'll be perfectly honest with you. I was a late 50 fan.
That's fine.
But like, I'm talking like of like the last 10 years. So when he was like,
oh wow, that's like really out of his like.
That's
prime.
what I'm saying. So like, I never watched his videos. I just listened to his music.
See, yeah, like I'm just like one of the typical ones. So yeah, I heard In the Club and I became a fan. Like obviously,
In the Club was. It's
a banger.
It's a good song.
It's a banger, bro.
But I'm talking more. I become a fan of his afterwards, like listening to his work.
If you wanna hear some good 50 shit, like go onto YouTube and find Power of the Dollar.
Power of the Dollar.
That's his first tape. It was meant to come out.
I ain't listened to no tapes of his.
It was meant to come out. It was meant to be his first debut album that was meant to come out.
He's talented.
Yeah, that's when he got shot. So he got shot and he got dropped from the label and the album was shelved.
Have you seen the clip when, is it Oprah saying, oh, do you know who shot you? And he was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, do you know where they are now? And he's like, well, they're not alive anymore. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I've heard things about how the person that shot him is not alive, or it might be alive. Like, you know, obviously I talk to a lot of Americans on Twitter, and they give me like the little stories and whatever because they know people that know people that know people. Of course,
everyone knows people that knows people that knows people.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I heard that person's dead. I heard he's alive. I don't know.
What's that thing? The 7 degrees of separation.
Yep.
You're only 7 people away from any other person in the world.
Yeah,
maximum 7 people.
Someone did that with like video game characters. I think I can't remember who it was.
How the fuck can you do it with video game characters?
Well, like characters like someone said like linked up like a random celebrity with like Ryu from Street Fighter, and it made perfect sense.
Oh, I see. Okay. I like that shit. I like
it was a crazy.
Like and it's like if you're in a room of like, I think it's like 100 people, there's like a 95% chance someone will have the same birthday as you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's weird shit like that.
Do you ever like Google your birthday to see which celebrity has your birthday?
Yeah, of course. Cuba Gooding Jr. I'm not actually going to say what my birthday is. You guys do the fucking detective work.
My one is Ariana Grande.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, Cuba Gooding Jr. I was like, hey.
He's going through some stuff though.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, like.
Oh, we won't. No, I don't want to get. I don't want to get into it.
Fam, he's being.
Has he been bad?
Been a bit of a bad boy. Bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, I know it's sad because Ro's a good actor, but like, nah, I can't fuck with him right now.
But the halftime show.
Yeah,
bro, you need to watch it because. Dre, Snoop, Kendrick, Eminem.
No, I saw that.
I don't know what's going on with this whole Eminem taking.
Oh, he took the knee, and look, listen, man. I'm gonna say something just briefly on this Eminem thing because people
are people mad about this.
Yeah, people are acting super brand new about Eminem. And I'm like, that's Eminem. Eminem has always been the person to piss people off.
I tell you what, though, he takes the knee for a good like 2 minutes.
Yeah, like listen, man, Eminem.
Like he went down for long, and I respected him.
Eminem's been quite open about like his support of Black Lives Matter,
of course,
like police brutality and stuff, whatever.
I mean, like he's grew up
in Detroit, yeah,
and like he's seen it. No, I wasn't even necessarily talking about like the black people like component to it. Like I'm talking more the police brutality.
He probably has.
Well, he's probably seen.
I'm pretty sure everyone in America has seen some police brutality.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, no, that's probably true.
Yeah, it's fucked up to say that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case.
But you know what? They missed a trick, man. You all know what song it is when I talk about it, but you know that song, is it on the Slim Shady LP or Marshall Mathers LP where it's got Snoop, Dre and him on?
Oh, Bitch Please?
Bitch Please.
Bitch Please 2, to be precise.
Why did they not do that song? Because the 3 of them were there.
There was missing Exhibit though.
Yeah.
You have to get. Yeah, no, I mean, like,
No. I hear that.
Exhibit is quite underrated, man.
I hear that.
I don't think people give.
I mean,
enough props
Eminem
to
did "Lose Yourself," which I mean, it's like his, like it's not his best song, but it's probably his most well-known song.
That's like every white person's anthem. Like, if you play "Lose Yourself,"
Hey, it's a good song.
it is. No, it's a good song. It's a very good song.
But he has a larger library of better work.
What could you even play at the halftime show that Eminem could like pull out though?
The real Slim Shady.
I feel like it was like
That's as big as "Lose Yourself." I don't care.
it's more playful. I feel like I need something like hype as fuck.
Hype. He doesn't really have like hype songs though, does he?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like you kind of just fall back on "Lose Yourself," or "I'm Not Afraid." I guess that can get the party jumping. Or
You need to bust out Rihanna.
Survival.
If you have, not afraid. Oh, I was thinking "Love the Way You Lie."
Oh, nah, that put me to sleep. No offense, but that song.
No, I didn't mean that. When I said Rihanna to "Not Afraid," I thought that was what she was on, but it's not. But talking of sort of, I suppose, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, but they were associated to a record label called
Death Row.
Death Row.
Yes.
I told you I had a tasty segue today.
Snoop actually owns Death Row now.
Does he?
He bought it.
Hey, fair play to him.
Yeah, it all comes full circle, man. Like,
But what are we talking about today? And we promised this last week.
We promised
this to our lovely listeners last week that because it's such a banging topic and it's so
quite interesting. It's very
and
nuanced.
we've gone in blinds to this.
Yeah.
Like, you've loaded up the website now. We've got some faces. Shout out the website. What's the website called so people can...
So the website, guys, is called lastmealsproject.com. So that's lastmeals with an S, project.com, all one word. And shall I explain it or you want to explain it?
No, you explain it, man. Go for
so
it.
what this website is, it documents...
I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but yeah.
It documents death row inmates' last meal. So you have their picture there, they have the meal there lined up like with all pictures of what they ate. There's also their sentence, execution, and the state as well. And the names.
I want to say as well, before we get into going off a few, so we'll do a few of these, maybe like a dozen or so.
Yeah.
I think, should we rate the meal out of 10?
Of course, you gotta rate a meal out of 10, man.
And obviously we don't know the way it's cooked or anything, but just the raw meal itself. Like, we'll rate the meal out of 10.
We don't know if it was made with a fucking George Foreman grill or what seasonings.
Or what kind of, like, if they had a joint of meat, like, was it like a nice joint from, like, fucking, like, a butcher's, or was it from, like...
Yeah, store-bought or whatever. Yeah.
Like, we're not going to go into that deep about it.
Yeah.
But I think we'll rate them out of 10. But the first thing before we jump into it is just like, death row is such a strange concept for us British people.
It is. We don't have the death penalty over here, do we?
We do not anymore. I know we did very, very well quite a while ago before we were born.
Oh yeah, obviously like back in like Victorian times we were getting beheaded and shit.
I'm talking like it was probably like in the mid 1900s that it was made. I mean, I don't know when. Someone will tell us in the comments or something, but...
give us a history lesson.
But yeah, no, death row is a very strange concept for us, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm not 100% sure what crimes constitute someone to go on death row, and whether it's something as easy as it's the severity of the crime rather than the actual crime itself.
I think that kind of goes hand in hand, though, severity and the crime.
Well, no, because if you murdered someone and you were remorseful, they might not put you on death row.
Well, that anyone can kind of fake remorse, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you kind of have to look at it
like
objectively.
Proper like psycho bastards who like just were like, I loved killing this person.
Oh yeah, like, if you're like some axe murderer, then like, okay, yeah,
but this is what I mean. Like,
but if it was manslaughter, where it was like it was involuntary, sort of,
or not premeditated.
Yeah, I think is that manslaughter?
Well, it can be, yeah. I suppose it is. If someone planned a murder, then that's obviously worse than accidentally killing someone.
Yeah, of course.
But that's what I mean. Like, what other crimes put you into death row? Like, if you were to like kidnap someone, torture someone, like sexually assault someone.
Yeah, like it's tough.
That's what I mean. But this is such a foreign concept to us, death row itself. And I know some people can be put on death row for like years, decades.
Yeah, it's you know what? It goes back to one of the last episodes when I was talking about that movie I watched called Is it just?
Oh, the one with Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy when you think about just people just say, "Yo, you are going to die in this prison, no matter what."
Yeah, it's quite a fucked concept, really.
But I
think this is probably where we got the idea for that.
It is, yeah, it is. It also what's crazy is that they said different ways how people die. So you get the lethal injection or the electric chair. Do they still have the electric chair?
I think it depends on what state. I mean, again, I could be wrong here, but I think different states have different rules.
They do. Because
obviously in the UK, before it was abolished, I think it was hanging.
Yeah.
Or the majority of it was hanging. You were hung by the neck until you were dead. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Which is fucked as it is, and it was like a public spectacle as well.
People go out there,
but even some of these like electric chair people, like from like pop culture in like. For some reason, I can think of like The Simpsons.
Yeah, that's
like
a big one.
People going to watch like someone die in the electric chair.
It's fucked up, but I kind of see where they're going because
I'll be perfectly honest. If you were the family of someone that murdered like your little girl or something, do you want to look in the eyes of the murderer as their fucking brain is being fried?
I want to flick the switch.
I don't think they'd let you do that.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me do that.
I mean, morality then is fucked.
Yeah.
If you're doing that.
You know, it reminds of this lyric from one of the Kendrick Lamar songs of Damn, where he said, I can't sugarcoat the... How the fuck go again? If somebody touched my family, then somebody getting killed. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, you can say all this cool shit like, yo, you know, death penalties and inhumane. You know, I wouldn't like support it. But then if someone touched like your like family members, you would want to kill them.
It's different, yeah. It's fucked, but like... I think this is what I wanted to like differentiate. Like, can anyone be put on death row, or is it literally like the worst of the worst put on death row? And the thing is, I know for a fact, and people will tell me, and I want people to tell me, there's probably cases where people have been put on death row and they've been innocent.
Of course.
Like, I know that for a fact. I don't know any names, and which, unfortunately, I don't.
1,000%. Like, 1,000% people have been put on death row and they haven't done shit.
And probably have been sentenced to death and have been innocent.
Like, fucking, what was it? 8 Mile.
Yeah.
Well, it's a movie, so it's not real life, but I'm sure it's like...
No, not 8 Mile. Not 8 Mile.
Green Mile. God damn, no one
we were talking about Lose Yourself, all right?
Yeah, no one got put to death in 8 Mile. You know, no spoilers, guys.
Except for Clarice's rap career. No, not... Clarence.
Oh, damn. He got exposed. You know, I would have owned that shit. If I was Clarence, I would have owned that shit. It's like, yeah, I have a good education. You lot are broke.
That's what you needed. That's what you had to do. If he did that...
Yeah, he could have saved face, but
look at him now. Look at him now. Like,
but I get it, though, because it's not authentic.
B Rabbit is a washed-up rapper now. I mean, Eminem's a bit washed, to be honest. And Anthony Mackie...
I don't know if you can be washed up, though.
Clarence is Captain America now.
I don't know if you can be washed up.
So, who's winning? No, I'm joking. I'm playing.
You're playing at the Super Bowl. I don't know if you've washed, but hey.
No, I'm kidding.
I know.
I love Eminem. He's like top 5,
hey,
top
man,
3.
Listen, man. I listened to that man's music religiously back in the day. Like,
I still do, man.
Occasionally I might pop in to like spin some old shit, but...
Old stuff, yeah.
Yeah. But let's get into it, man.
I think I just wanted to make the distinction because I don't know what the fuck death row actually physically is. I don't want to know for the purpose of this video, but I think should we start at the top?
Let's like my man Prodigy said, let's start at the beginning, at the top of the list.
Because there's quite a few Donnies here.
Look at the Smash Bros roster right here. I know
it's kind of fucked.
We got the Mario of death row right here, man. Look at this bastard. You know who we got, guys?
I know who this bastard is.
Ted Bundy.
Mr. Theodore Bundy.
I
don't even know if his name's Theodore, but I'm guessing.
I think Theodore is short for... No, I think Ted is short for Theodore.
I know, but he might not be a Theodore. You know, but I'm like a Jamie. I'm not a James.
Yeah, if I called you James,
I'd get mad.
That'd be very fucked up.
I'd be wilding.
Yeah, like... I find it weird when people call me by my full name.
Shaquille.
Like, yeah, don't do that. The only person to call me by my full name is like my family members and
I was gonna say
Olivia. That's the only people.
The person rather that I know who used to go Shaquille. Your mum.
Yeah.
Your mum. When you used to say something a bit lewd, like be like Shaquille.
Yeah.
Like very sharp, very quick.
Yeah, I was wilding.
You were that funny teenager saying some mad stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Tongue-in-cheek stuff. That's what it was.
Very tongue-in-cheek.
But Theodore Bundy, Mr. Ted Bundy, one of the most fucked serial killers of like the 20th century, I guess.
Wiling,
Well, he blew the profiles, didn't he? Because before him, they thought like serial killers were like fucked individuals.
Yeah, like some
but he was
creepy
like
looking people.
He was like a very attractive man,
charming,
charismatic. Like he blew all the profiling away.
Yeah,
I mean, like he looks a bit fucked in that picture, but he's not a bad looking man. I know, like, but like, I mean,
I guess, like, if I didn't know who Ted Bundy was, I wouldn't assume he was a serial killer. So I guess,
but that was why he was so prolific.
Yeah,
he would literally go to like girls and be like, "Oh, will you help me do this thing?" And because he was a decent looking human being, they'd be like, "Oh, sure," and then he'd just do his business.
Did he also do cannibalism as well?
But I don't know.
I think he did cannibalism.
Let's not speculate on things that he did or didn't do.
You don't want to tarnish a good man's name.
An idol of... No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm joking.
You know, what's fucked up though? People actually have romanticizing like serial killers. Like, oh my god,
they write to them, innit?
Yeah.
They go, "Oh, I want to have your children and shit."
Listen, go hug your parents, bro. Stop doing that shit, man. What's wrong with people? You were idolizing like school shooters as well. Like, oh my god, he's so cute, he's so dreamy.
He's edgy.
Bitch, he'll kill you.
He's edgy.
Bitch, he'll kill you in cold blood.
Yeah.
Like, anyway, the meal that this
I mean, looking at his meal, it's not a bad one.
It's a very American meal. You know, you got steak, eggs, hash brown, and coffee. And
Do you know what? It's a very breakfasty kind of meal.
You know, I've never had steak for breakfast.
I've had steak for breakfast.
What's it like?
You fry it, obviously.
Yeah.
Whereas if I was to have a steak in the evening, I would grill it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's fine.
That looks like a decent breakfast, man. It looks like he's got sunny side up as well.
Obviously.
2 eggs. That hash brown.
I mean, I don't know if those pictures are just for the illustrating the meal.
Yeah, we're gonna just let's just go off the pictures. We probably can't find any information that says, oh, it was exactly the same as this.
It's like he had pepper on the eggs.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
We said we're not gonna do stuff like that.
Yeah, we're just gonna go off these little pictures.
Or just based on the description: steak, eggs, hash brown, coffee.
That's not bad. You know what?
It's not. Hey, do you know what? Because we know, and everyone knows listening to this podcast, there are some fucking wild last meals.
There are some very like some people want to be like edgy and memorable in their last meals, but it's a very standard last meal, man. Nothing jumps out at me. Like I'm a bit of a coffee guy myself, so I don't blame
I'm not a coffee guy, but my only issue is, and we'll get into this much later in the podcast,
okay.
is like I would order a fuck ton of food.
How much we talking?
Like more than you would want.
Well, why? Well, we'll get. Okay.
I'll tell you why later. But like, this is going to be my common theme with it. It's just like, why is it a singular steak, eggs, hash browns, coffee? Like, I'd say 14 steaks, 97 eggs.
You know what? They're probably.
Unless they're limiting you.
There probably is like a limit. They'll probably like allow you to have like.
Or is it when they say a meal? Does it mean a traditional meal?
I'm assuming it's traditional. I don't think they'll give you like a Henry VIII banquet.
Okay, all right.
Like a fucking goose, like a pig with an apple in this shit.
So like fucking plucking the feathers of the goose and shit and like plop it in the middle and just like you have all like your concubines around you.
Oh my god.
No, that's true. No, it definitely certainly will not be a fucking banquet.
Nah, none of that shit, bro. I think the biggest it'll probably get to is maybe like a roast chicken. I think that's probably the biggest. I
don't know. I would
like test a whole roast chicken.
We'll get into it. I would test the boundaries.
Fuck it.
And I wonder how many are rejected before they go, yeah, you can have that.
I'm sure there's probably a lot. Someone will probably say, yo, give me the world's biggest Twinkie.
Yeah.
There's some bullshit like that, but
I mean, steak, eggs, hash browns, coffee.
Standard, man.
If I had to rate it out of 10, because that's what we said we were gonna do,
I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7.
I think I'd give it a 7 as well. It's very breakfasty.
Yeah, like you know what? It meets
but you know what?
Breakfast shit, yeah.
Look at the time he was executed.
January 24th, 1989.
The time
at 7:16 a.m. So yeah,
so it might have been breakfast.
He might have woke up at like 6 o'clock.
And they brought this to him.
Yeah.
Unless they give it to you the night before.
Nah, I think it's literally like you eat the meal and then like
you
get sent down the
okay.
the green. Yeah, that's how I see it. Apparently that's how it goes. You wake up, you have your you speak to them, what was it, like the priest when
Well,
that
if you
person-
have any religious faith, yeah.
Yeah, he said, do you have any last requests? You want to speak to God, or here's your last meal, blah, 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 and you eat your meal. You know, obviously, they just take you down there, and then boom, 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 you know. You use death by electric chair, which is a fucked up thing when you think about it. You got fried and shit.
I mean, I wonder
Like
what...
that steak.
Oh. Damn. Whoa.
That was dark. I'm sorry. I'm really...
It was fried like the steak he
I'm
ate.
so sorry. Anyways.
And the eggs.
And the eggs. And the eggs. And the hash brown, too.
You fry hash browns?
I think you do.
There we go.
I think you do.
But yeah, do you know what? 7 is fair. I think for me, it's a bit too breakfasty for a last meal. But then again, if he is waking up at 6 and getting executed at 7:16 a.m., then
Sounds about right,
yeah,
man.
it sounds about right. I mean, I can't really fault it. The man is horrible as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean,
yeah. Rest in peace.
at least he didn't. At least he didn't have a fucking weird last meal.
Which we'll probably get to in
Yeah,
the
this
second
one, I don't know
picture
who the
here.
fuck this is, but that looks.
Yeah, that she's giving me the 1,000-yard stare.
Is that Eileen?
So her name is Eileen Carol Wonos?
Walnuts?
Wonos?
Oh my god, this wasn't that long ago, bro.
Wonos. Oh, okay. So 2000. Oh, so executed October 9th, 2002.
So not that long ago.
by-
Recent memory.
Well, yeah, that shit dropped when the Xbox dropped. I think around that time. I think that's when Halo 2 came out.
She died from Halo 2.
Too much fucking Mountain Dew.
She was killed and not sentenced to respawn.
That was a lethal injection. It was some Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, lethal injection. That this is really fucked up. That's how I would want to be killed on death row.
Yeah. Oh god.
You don't want to be fried, man.
I don't want to be fried now.
Because you know, there's like stories of like it not fully killing people.
Yeah. You saw it in Green Mile. They literally like.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
They took this pulse.
Of course.
He just shook his head and he's like,
Keep
"Fire them
going."
again. Fuck it. You know, turn that microwave on.
I wonder how many people are deluded enough to think that once they sit in that chair and they have all those volts of electricity pumping through their body and veins.
You think someone thinks they're gonna be like an X-Men or something?
Oh yeah, they're going to get superpowers. Do they think they're going to become like Electro from like Spider-Man?
I'm sure somebody thought like, yo,
I mean, do you know what?
I'm sure somebody
It would not pass my... If I was sitting on death row, it would not pass... It would not... What's the phrase? It would not... It would not go through... It
wouldn't pass your mind.
It wouldn't, pass my mind. I don't know. I would think about it a lot. It was like, what if I got fucking magical superpowers?
Like just hit the genetic jackpot.
Yeah, because like you see it in all these superhero films. Spider-Man's bit by a spider. Electro was bit... Well, in the films, I don't know about his
I don't
real
know the
origins,
comic books.
but in the films, he was bit by like electric fucking eels. Like, I'm sorry, if you're putting like 10 billion volts through my veins, hey, is there a percent chance, or whatever that percent will be, even if it's 0.000000001% chance of me getting some sort of electrical powers?
If there's a chance, there's a chance, isn't it?
And if I did, I would be called Zeus.
Oh, nice.
I would wear a loincloth.
We didn't even tell the audience what the fucking last meal was.
No, we ain't got there yet.
You ain't got there yet. We're still.
So she was killed by lethal injection, and her last meal, and this is trash as fuck, by the way, 1 cup of coffee.
1 cup of coffee, and from what we can tell in this picture,
It looks like a black coffee.
Black coffee, and I'm not a fan of black coffees.
Well, I'm not a fan of coffee, full stop.
But black coffee's too harsh. It just stains your teeth, makes your breath smell terrible. Like, you gotta have a bit of milk in that, milk and sugar in that, or cream if that's how you go.
She don't give a fuck if it makes her breath smells because she died.
I really wish they tell you what like they did as well. Oh wait.
Well.
Apologies.
Well.
I'm trying to. Let me just Google.
Oh yeah, have a little Google actually. Yeah, I have no idea what she did. Yeah, because then this can actually help. Oh, she was a serial killer.
Serial killer here.
Oh, so she killed loads.
Engaging in street prostitution along with highways in Florida, she shot dead and robbed 7 of her male clients. Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, that's hey man.
Yeah, 7 victims. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's
Ah, damn! I can't say what I was gonna say. That's really fucked up.
Oh.
Can I say it and then bleep it out?
Do you know what? I think if we ever get successful enough, we can run a Patreon. We can go back and talk about some of the stuff that we weren't allowed to say on air.
I'm gonna say it, but I'm gonna clap into this mic to know that I have to cut that part out. So I'm gonna do it.
Right. So bleep everything out.
I'm gonna bleep that.
But keep the laughter in. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm not a good person, man.
Anyways, she's a horrible person. Who? Yes. So Lethal Jackson, cup of coffee. I'm gonna have to give it a fat 0 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a fucking 0 out of 10. She's not even.
I'm gonna give it a 1.5, just for the fact that you had something. I think if you had something, that's a 1.5.
Okay, so you're going off the premises that if you even had something,
yeah, it
gives you at least a point. But this isn't a meal, though. That's my point.
If it's a meal, but it's a
like it's not even
meal,
a food, man. It's a drink.
Like, I tell you what, if it was like a soup,
I'd give it a 1 if it was a soup.
I'll give it a 2. A 2.5.
But this
isn't
being
an
soup.
actual meal.
Unless you're saying coffee is like fucking like coffee bean soup.
Is coffee a soup?
Hey.
Ooh.
Is coffee a soup?
Is coffee a soup?
Is a bean of a coffee a soup? Just as like a tomato souped up.
Let's see. Coffee bean.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like a fruit or some shit. Or a plant or a nut.
It's the seed of a coffee
or a seed,
plant.
there we go.
So, it isn't the pip inside the red or purple.
This is what I'm saying. Is coffee a soup? Guys, put in the comments. Is coffee a soup? I want to know your thoughts.
Soup,
is coffee a soup?
That's a interesting one right there. But yeah, we're gonna move on from this bitch. Anyway,
as I said, I'm giving a 0 out of 10.
I'll give it a 1.5. No, fuck, I'll give it a 1, just for the fact that it's something. Just a 1. Alright, moving on to this person here. I think I've heard this person before.
Was it
Stanley Tookie Williams.
I've not heard of this man before. What did he do?
Well, this is executed December 13th, 2005 at 12:35 a.m. Wow, so midnight.
Oh, that's kind of fucked.
That's quite fucked.
Recent, 2005, bro.
I wouldn't say 2005 is recent.
A recent memory, man. Come on. I can remember 2005.
All right. I can remember 2005. So
like we weren't born when Ted Bundy was killed.
No.
Wait, do you classify it as a killing or
what?
Like when they're on death row and they're executed, is that a killing?
No, you got executed.
Okay. When they got, I'm not gonna say killing them because that makes it sound like when they were executed.
Like there's a difference between saying the president has been killed or assassinated,
or even executed,
or assassinated. So
why are you saying these buzzwords on our podcast? By the way,
who, me?
Yeah, you literally just said the president has been killed.
It was an example.
Why is there a red dot on your head?
Oh god. Oh my god. Don't scare me like that, bro. I got a fucking Alexa in the corner. She fucking
Open up! I hope the mic picked that up. I'm sure
that's gonna be loud as fuck. I'm gonna have to like really mix that down.
No, do not. No. I want them to jump out of their skins.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, did I scare your cat?
Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry, Kirby.
This is supposed to be like...
You got a new game, alright, Kirby, chill.
Oh my god. Alright.
But Stanley Tookie?
I think it's Tookie. I think I've heard about him before.
I've not heard of this gentleman before. I say gentleman, but he might have done something really fucking horrible.
Tookie Williams.
What did he do?
Yes, I've heard of him. He's the leader of the Crips. He co-founded the Crips. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so look, convictions, first degree murder with special circumstances. So this is my point about like death row. Like he was he actually ever caught of a specific crime? So okay, first degree murder, but the special circumstances there is because he's the leader of a notorious gang.
Yeah. Oh man, that's sad.
This is why the justice system is really flawed.
Yeah.
But, okay, he was in San Quentin as well. That's like that fucked prison.
Yeah, that's a big one, right?
That's like the big boy prison. Oh my god, he was born in 1953.
Yeah, because
he's an old man.
A lot of those gangs were formed around the early 70s.
Yeah,
and I think just from what I've been reading, so I'm not like a gang knowledgeable person. I'm just going from what I read on the internet. gangs kind of started because, of course, it was like a neighborhood thing where people
It's
from
like
the
protection,
neighborhood.
isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like the neighborhood watch.
It was like the neighborhood police sort of thing. Like it wasn't like police. It was just
That's what I mean. The neighborhood watch, bro. It's like, oh, if you see anything a bit fucked, let us know and we'll sort it all out.
And they actually help people in the neighborhood like get money and stuff like that.
This is the thing about gangs, that they actually look after their community.
Of course. I was just drinking water.
I wondered what that noise was.
Yeah, they look after their community. They're very good, but like once everything's good, mission's been finished, and they just kind of get bored and start doing other shit.
People stepping on other people's turf.
It just like the thing just turns sour.
What's it? The Bloods and the Crips, and I swear there's another one as well.
There's tons of different kind of Crips
around that kind of.
There's like Pyrus, and then you got
Are a lot of these gangs still in existence today?
I think they are. I think the Pyrus are still a thing. I don't know if they're as like prominent as they were before, but I know like there's still like gangs that are quite active. Gangs are still quite a big deal, especially in jail. So
Yes. What was his last meal? We haven't actually said what his last meal was. So Stanley Tukey Williams. I mean,
oatmeal and milk. So nothing crazy. I know you're already thinking of, that's bullshit.
Nah, do you know what? This is better than the last one.
Yeah, okay, it's better than the coffee. So
I mean, if he's getting them Quaker Oats,
Quaker Oats are dope.
I'll rate it as a breakfast. Again, this is all it's all very breakfasty.
I think breakfast is a very special meal.
It is.
To me. I really do.
No, I love a breakfast, but if I was to go last meal, I'm going all out.
You going all out?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll
get into it. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. We will.
So
I mean, oatmeal milk. There's nothing really wrong with this, to be perfectly honest.
And plus, from judging from these pictures, he was quite a big boy. Like, and,
he
was quite built. So maybe like maybe oats are quite good for like So maybe that was a thing, man.
Maybe it was like a health thing for him, and it was just more of a instead of like a request, it was just like, yo, I just want my
just the
oatmeal
last
milk.
bit of gains, man.
I can respect that.
He looks
as
cool.
much as I can respect a gangster.
He looks cool as fuck though. Like, look at the big ass afro. Like,
that is a cool afro.
When I saw that name, I was like, I've heard this guy before.
I'd love for you to have an afro like that.
I used to have an afro like that. It's gone now, man. Like I'm more. My hair's going. My hair's falling out, bro. So it's a wrap.
It's the stress of the London property market.
It's a lot of stress in my life, but I'm good now, man. I love being bald, man. I'm sexy now. It's like
to be fair, it works for you. It does work for you. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's a second win. I feel great
because you got that beard as well.
Yeah, I told you that was gonna be my final form. Just bald and with a beard.
It's a solid look.
It is a solid look, bro.
It's a solid look. But out of 10, what you give him, Mr. Stanley Williams?
I think because he's not like as crazy, like he's not like as fucked up as those other people. I'm gonna give his meal a 3. It's very basic.
I was gonna say a 4. To be fair,
you're gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 3.
I can respect the oatmeal milk. To be perfectly honest, I mean it lacks a bit of imaginative sort of like creativity, if you will. But I can respect it. It's solid food.
It's very solid food. Like obviously I don't know a great deal of history about Crips, so I'm not gonna speak on all this shit like I know what I'm talking about.
Oh no. We're just talking about the last meal.
Yeah, but I heard a lot of things about bro. I heard he wasn't really like a bad guy, of course, just how gangs are and shit. So I'm not gonna
caught up in it.
Yeah.
It says he was the leader though, so he must have been
co-founded. Yeah.
He must have been instrumental to some decisions.
Oh, of course.
Well, those are those special circumstances, possibly.
He's the big boss.
Because this is the thing, like if you're the leader of an organization and you order someone to kill, are you just as guilty as the person doing the murder?
Yeah, I think there's
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm not a lawyer, but
I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer.
I'm not, ace attorney. And
if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Jesus Christ!
I don't know why I did that. That was really weird, wasn't it? Let's move on.
All right.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
We got this guy.
Sorry, I just read the last meal.
John R. Thompson. Sentenced by death by lethal injection, executed
in the 80s,
July 8th, 1987, in Texas.
And so his last meal being freshly squeezed orange juice. I mean, I rate the fact that he's having freshly squeezed orange juice, but not on its ones.
It's I don't even know if he's eating the orange, whether he's just gonna squeeze it out and boom. But listen, orange juice is my favorite juice of all time.
Oh, do you know what? I'm an apple guy.
I don't know if he's an apple person as well, but I love orange juice.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I love an apple juice. I love an orange juice.
I like it with pulp as well.
Oh,
I like pulp in my shit.
I'm indifferent. I can take it I can take it any way I want.
Yeah.
Pulp, no pulp.
So let's see.
What did he do? Let me know what he did. John R. Thompson. But fucking orange juice, bro. Like, that's such a weird, like...
It is a bit different.
What did Mr. John R. Thompson do?
This isn't. I don't think this is it.
Ooh.
John R. Thompson.
John R. Thompson.
Not even fine.
Put death row after.
Yes, but different. John Russell Thompson. Murderpedia. Jesus Christ.
Robbery, drugs.
Oh,
murder.
Okay, so he killed someone.
He killed one person.
In Texas, like, laws are very strict. Like,
Then again, this was in the 80s and Texas, but he killed one person.
like, you got like open carry in Texas, but if you kill someone, you're
it was a robbery.
fucked.
He killed someone in a robbery.
Let's see.
He killed the store owner.
Oh, damn! Death row of Rip. Oh, damn, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man. Because like, if you look at the caliber of the last ones we looked at,
Yeah, they were big fishes. Like, you know, you had
Is this guy a
serial
big
killers,
fish?
you had gang leaders, but yeah.
so I mean, if he showed remorse, he might have just had that sentence rather than death row.
But we don't know the particulars of like.
We don't know the
crime.
particulars. We don't.
It could just be on. If it was one of them ones where like he was pointing a gun and then like the safety was off and he accidentally like, you know, no trigger discipline and bam, just killed the guy. Then...
My point is like, there was no premeditation. He went to rob the store. He didn't go to kill someone. But yeah, he was put on death row. Obviously, we
We'll
don't know
never
what the
know,
laws.
man.
We don't know the laws of Texas in 1977.
Wow, so he was on death row for like 10 years.
Bro, I think that's minor for some.
Oh yeah, for murder that's normally like 25.
That's what I mean.
That's a hot 25, man.
But freshly squeezed orange juice, I think it's gonna have to be similar to the coffee. I'd probably give it better than the coffee because I actually like freshly squeezed orange juice. So I gave the coffee a 0 out of 10. I'll give this a 1 out of 10, bro.
I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give it a 2.5 just because I like orange juice.
Yeah, I mean it's a bit.
Very, very. You know, one note.
I want some better ones now.
All right, let's see. Let me come out.
No. Go to the next
Keep going.
one.
Keep scrolling. Oh, this one looks very interesting, actually.
That was the next one.
Yeah. All right. So her name is Carla Faye Tucker. Sentenced by lethal injection, executed February 2nd of 1998. So that's, you know,
again, sort of
recent memory.
Recent-ish, yeah.
As far back as I can remember. At 6:45 p.m. So, you know.
Now this is more of a meal. This is more of a meal.
Texas. Now this looks like a nice little lunch here.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like a nice little lunch. So we got garden salad with ranch, a peach, and a banana. Okay.
I can rate it. I do not like bananas at all.
You don't?
No, I'm not a banana person.
Bananas,
I know, I'm pissed that I don't like them. But I can get behind this one. I could get behind this one quite a lot, and I can definitely say...
Let's see. Carla Faye Tucker was
an American
woman sentenced to death for killing 2 people with a pickaxe during a burglary. She was the first woman to be executed in the United States since Velma Barfield in 1984 in North Carolina, and the first in Texas since Chipita Rodriguez in 1863.
Yeah, but they've been killing people since then. So she killed 2 people with a fucking pickaxe.
Jesus.
Now, it doesn't say, it says during a burglary. Was she doing the robbing, or was someone robbing her and she killed them in defense?
That's a good question.
That is a good... I need to know that.
Okay, so let's see. Murders. After spending the weekend using drugs. So I'm just going to like mumble through this, guys. Well, you know what? Fuck, I'll tell the podcast. We'll conclude in this. So after spending the weekend using drugs with Garrett and their friends, I know who Garrett is, Tucker and Garrett entered Jerry Dean's apartment.
So she was doing the robbing.
Oh, so she was hitting a lick.
She was doing the robbing. Why the fuck she had a pickaxe with her?
You ODing when you got a pickaxe in a robbery. Just bring a gun or a bat.
As Kanye would say, I guess we'll never know. Why she had that pickaxe.
God.
Why did she have that pickaxe?
Why? I don't know.
Kanye, put the clip in. Why did she have the pickaxe?
Why I get-
Shaq, clip.
Okay, I'll put the clip in. If I remember, I'll put the clip in.
Hey, I'm giving you cues.
Oh my god.
Why did she have a pickaxe with her to do a robbery?
I guess we'll never know.
That was enough silence.
That
for
was enough
clip.
silence for that. But like, let's talk a little bit about this pickaxe though, because I think it's just ODing. I think you're really over the top when you got a pickaxe in the mud, like, especially if you're gonna kill someone with a pickaxe.
Yeah, but like, that's not a usual weapon.
It's not, and the thing is with a pickaxe, it's not like you can stab someone with a pickaxe.
You have to
have a swing, and it's got to be sharp as well.
Oh, it doesn't have to be, man. Pickaxes are heavy, even if it's blunt and it just whacks you. Like that's breaking you.
That's fucking wild, man. That's wild. I know that's crazy.
I can see why she was put on death row, because that's kind of a bit fucked.
You're a bit unhinged. You're a bit touched in the head.
But her meal.
Let's talk about it.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Garden salad with ranch, a peach, and a banana. Quite healthy, very healthy.
That's a very healthy lunch right there. Like, obviously, I couldn't call it a dinner, just for the fact that we've got a bit of fruit there, just in the midst of it. That seems like something I was like, all right, it's 12 o'clock. I want to get a quick little lunch.
I mean, she died sort of early evening anyway. She was executed, early evening.
Yeah, it's like 6:45 p.m. So yeah, just a little bit before Simpson comes on.
She ate and then was sitting in the waiting room for a bit because they were probably backed up that day.
Looks like a nice salad though. A bit of carrot. If we're
going by the pictures, yeah, I don't know if this is the actual salad.
That's spinach. I don't know.
I mean, and we don't have ranch in the UK.
No, I think we do.
No, we don't, man.
We don't.
Not readily like America does.
No, it's not big. You have to.
You could probably go to the shop and buy ranch, but I mean, if you go to like fast food places, there's no ranch there.
Nah.
I don't even know what ranch tastes like.
I couldn't explain it to you.
Is it like salad dressing?
I think it's like salad dressing, but just a little bit better.
Okay. Because they love their ranch.
I heard a lot of good things about ranch. Peaches are nice. I like a nice peach. I'm actually thinking about making them some peach cobbler soon.
Okay.
So
peaches are alright.
Peaches are alright. I like bananas. You don't like
I don't like
bananas?
bananas.
So what are we rating this?
I'll give this a 6, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6.
I'll give it a 6.
I think
it's solid.
It's a solid meal, and
nothing's beating Ted at the moment.
Nothing's beating Ted. That's
the
crazy.
tier list.
Damn, man.
No one is beating Ted Bundy in the last meal tier list. This is a fucked tier list.
This is a very fucked tier list. Very.
Oh, okay. Yes, here we go. This is one that I knew of.
Timothy
Vague?
I think one of those ones.
Timmy boy.
Tim Vague.
Little Tim. Wait.
Little Tim.
Tiny Tim.
June. All right.
I bet he's some fucking horrible person, and I'm calling him Tiny
2001 at 7:14 p.m. The state of Indiana. So that's where Michael Jackson was born. Gary, Indiana.
Was he?
Yeah.
Fair play.
So let's see what.
So his last meal.
Oh, before we get there, we need to see what he done.
You want to know what he done first? Okay.
I like to save the big stuff for last.
Little drum roll.
Ooh, one of the first.
What did he do?
It was an American domestic terrorist response.
Oh.
Holy shit, it was him?
Oh.
The 1995 Oklahoma City bombing that killed 168 people.
So, okay, can I... Right. So this is... So bearing in mind...
Okay.
All these people have been death row people. He done the 1995 bombing and killed 168 people, whereas that man... From two ago that we did, he killed one person.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. How?
It's the States, isn't it?
But yeah, I agree. But someone needs to explain to me how the fuck there's such a big gap of going on death row. Now, does every murderer go on death row? Is that like, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. It's taken to court.
Of course, and the judge would decide whether you're on death row or not.
Yeah,
I understand all of that.
You might just get life where you're just in prison for like a good 25 and then you get out whenever. Or...
I do think, obviously, the timing, like, laws change as well. Like, that guy was in, like, the 80s and this was in, like, the 2000s or the 90s.
Mid-90s.
So there is, like, 10, 15 years of different legislation and different laws.
There's a movie about this, actually. The Oklahoma City bombing.
Is there?
Is this the same one?
Is it a doc or is it like a movie?
No, it's like a movie. Fuck. Give me a second.
So, can we get into his meal?
Oh, pardon me.
So he killed 168 people.
That's a lot of people.
It is.
Last meal was 2 pints of mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Now, I will say I do not like this type of ice cream.
No, it's not a big.
For me, I'm not a mint fan when it comes to something sweet.
Yeah, like it's like I used to like mint ice cream, and then something in my brain just switched on. I was like, no, you don't like mint ice cream. I was like,
Do you know what it is? It reminds me too much of toothpaste, and I'm not a massive fan of the taste of toothpaste. I don't like mint, full stop. Obviously, I use toothpaste. I might be British, but I use toothpaste. Okay. Okay, just so we know. But 2 pints of... But thing is, this is slightly better than the weirdos that just had orange juice and a coffee. But it's not a meal. This is like a snack or a dessert type of thing.
This is a dessert, but I like the specific flavour too.
Yeah, that's his favourite flavour.
Yeah.
So I can kind of rate it. He wanted to have his like favourite thing before he was killed.
The thing about ice cream though, no one gets like a random flavour. Everyone picks their favourite one.
All the time.
All the time.
You might have like a top 3 that you kind of deviate to.
Yeah.
If they didn't say like your favourite was chocolate, and they go, "Oh, sorry, we don't have
we're
chocolate."
out, yeah.
And then you go, "Okay, well, my next favourite is like
strawberry."
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favourite ice cream flavour?
I do like lemon.
Oh, a lemon sorbet kind of person?
Yeah.
That's my mum's favourite flavour as well. I like something chocolatey with like some nuts in it.
Yeah, like a hazelnut one. Like I can get on board with that.
Yeah, like chocolate with some nuts. Something about that just.
For me, like
Beautiful.
a lemony one is very summery.
Oh yeah.
But if I was going back bog standard ice cream, like vanilla's calm.
Yeah, you can't
Vanilla,
go wrong.
chocolate, strawberry, calm.
Yeah, for sure.
But
for sure,
2 pints of mint chocolate chip
it's
ice cream.
quite. I think it's kind of sinister in a weird way.
It is kind of sinister. I mean, when you look at his crime, and then it's quite childlike, isn't it? To have like 2 pints of ice cream, it's kind of it's a bit of a curveball.
It is a bit of a curveball. Wait, is this the one? Am I getting it mixed up with something else?
Like he's a horrible human being. Like I don't know his motives or anything. I'm not familiar with this bombing.
Wait a second. I don't think this is.
But what are you giving it out of 10?
What am I giving out of 10?
Yeah, stop looking up the murders.
Sorry. This is very interesting. I think I might give thinking of something different. But anyway,
Out of 10.
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 5.
I'm gonna give it a 5 as well.
I'm gonna give it a 5 because it's not quite a meal. However, it's a bit weird. It's a little sinister.
I rate the weirdness, and I rate the fact that he's actually physically gone for something like a treat.
Yes.
I rate that a little bit. He's a horrible human being, and I fucking hate him. But I rate his choice.
Yeah. We just want to put that out there, guys. We are not glorifying these people. We're just talking about their meals. So don't go thinking that we're trying to platform them. We were just talking.
They're dickheads. We hate them.
Exactly. Anyway,
Unless they were innocent, but we don't know.
we don't know. He doesn't look innocent. He did that shit for sure.
Oh yeah, he was caught red-handed, I think.
You got me red-handed. Oh my god. Now this.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
So this person we got here now,
Mr. James Russell.
James Russell, death by lethal injection, executed September 19th, 1991 in the state of Texas.
I'd love if one of our birthdays was the execution date.
Oh my god.
By the way.
Still.
Like, as in actual birthday, not the day, as in like the year as well.
Yeah, let's see.
Mr. James Russell.
Death row.
Murderpedia.
So he's not a big profile.
Oh, okay, yep. Yeah.
AKA Sugar Man. Oh god, this is already scaring the shit out of me. Kidnapping and rape.
Right,
Ooh.
can I just say one thing? His mugshot, he has sunglasses on.
How did they allow that?
That's what I was
You're
just
not
thinking.
meant to have that. You're not meant to have anything like that in like a mugshot.
That just makes him a bit more scary. I'm not
That
gonna lie
is
to
very,
you.
and they called him Sugar Man
Yeah.
as well. So kidnapping and rape, and he must have murdered the victim as well.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand why
So
he's on death row.
He did it in.
I mean, I will say this as well. Like, we're talking in the 70s. That the date of the murder. He is also it was in Texas, and he is a black man.
Yep.
I don't want to put that out there because if whether that's like any stipulation, and I don't want to get into any sort of racial politics.
I'm not gonna give him a blight because he's black, because like I don't know if bro
but
was really wilding.
I'm saying because let me put it this way. Okay, it's one person again.
Yeah.
The other person was 168. Why is there such a massive jump?
Like I said, bro, I think it's got something to do with the state. I think if you do murder in the state of Texas, it's probably
Oh, it's just done. It's game over.
Well, let's just do a quick little Google. We don't want to get too sidetracked.
So Google, is it game over? And I'm joking. No, bro, yours gonna be on some next fucking watch list with all your Googles after today. You know that.
Murder charge. Oh no, that doesn't make any sense. Is it murder charge?
Murder laws.
That makes more sense.
Again, you're gonna be blacklisted.
Carrying a maximum penalty of death.
That's a
So
I don't know, but James Russell, we haven't said his meal, bro. We haven't said his meal.
Here we go. An apple.
I wish it said which apple.
Yeah, from what we can see here, we're just gonna go off and see it's a red apple, like a really red one, like a proper.
Yeah, it looks like a good apple.
Like a good apple.
But I also want to know: is it like a Granny Smith apple? Is it a pink lady?
This looks like.
I mean, that's a red apple, and I know.
Granny Smiths are green.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but we don't know if he did have a green or a red apple. We'll say for the purpose of this, because of the picture is showing a red apple.
He did that shit. He definitely did that shit. If you're just getting an apple, yeah, you did that. And you got the sunglasses on in the picture.
I don't get the sunglasses.
He did that shit.
But what were you giving this out of 10?
Ooh, that's hard because it is very sinister. It's like almost like evil. Do
you know what? If he did one bite and threw it away, that would be very, very, very sinister.
I think just for like the sinister nature alone and just the weird.
I was gonna say 3.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay, we're in the same ballpark.
It's something symbolic about just an apple.
No, I completely agree. There is, but it sucks as an actual fucking meal.
It does suck as a meal. It's not crazy. It's not like he's feasting, but I think it makes a statement.
No one here has had like a big feast of a meal. Maybe Ted Bundy with like the substantial nature of his food.
But when you think of it, though, if you're about to go, if you know that today is the day you're going to die, are you hungry?
I don't know.
I don't think I would be in an eating mood, bro. I don't think I have an appetite. Maybe that's why the meals are all fucked up.
Should we do a couple more?
Yeah. Okay.
Do the next one. We'll do like 2 or 3 more.
All right, here we go. Reginald Leonard Reeves. Let's see. So.
Oh yes. Okay. Yes.
Death by lethal injection. Executed May 9, 2002 at 6:22 p.m.
Oh, he got that.
State of Texas.
He got that early dinner in by the looks of it.
What's going on in Texas, man? What's wrong with people?
Maybe they do just have some mad murder laws in there, man.
You would think that, like,
was it Reginald?
Leonard Reeves. There we go.
What did this man do?
Okay, so you can kind of just find it straight. Which way should I go for? I should just go for here.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't look too crazy here.
No, it was.
Wait, where do you see it?
It was the strangulation and rape of a 14-year-old girl.
Jesus Christ. We're going to have to put a trigger warning in this episode.
Oh, no, it didn't actually say girl. It just said...
Yeah, victims. I think it's that... Yeah, race, sex, age. So white female, 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
That's not
definitely
good
not.
At all. Yeah.
Yeah. I can understand why he was put on death row.
Yeah, put that man on the ground, bro. Put that man right in the ground.
I mean, he had... Do you know what? This is probably my favourite meal out of the ones we've looked at.
4 pieces of fried chicken and 2 Cokes.
I rate it. Not him. I rate the meal.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give that meal a 7.5. I'm
going to have to give it an 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it 8. Fuck it. This
is when I think of a meal. This is like a meal.
I would prefer if there was like, if the wall make this a 10 if there was some fries.
Yeah, 100%.
If there was some fries.
Do you know what? If it was a bucket with fries, like a KFC bucket with some fries and then the Cokes, we're straight 10.
We're straight 10. He went out jolly, but fuck you at the same time.
Oh yeah, you evil piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we're moving on. I don't want to talk about
this. Yeah, no, we're not going to talk about this man. Good meal. Good meal, though.
Who we got now? So, John William Elliot, sentenced to death by lethal injection.
In Texas again.
What is it? Texas again? February 4th, 2003
Texas
at 7:02 p.m. This one looks interesting, though. But first,
this one looks interesting, yeah.
Let's see what he was convicted of, or what he was, convicted of. John...
Or sentenced to death of.
Yeah,
What was his name? John
Williams. God, my memory is terrible.
Elliot. John Williams Elliot. What did you do, Mr. John Williams Elliot?
Okay. Murderpedia again. Let's see what we got.
Good old Murderpedia.
AKA Jackie.
Okay, that's really weird, but...
Oh, looks like rape.
Rape and murder. Yeah.
Date of the murder.
Method of murder. Beating with a motorcycle chain.
Oh.
Yeah, that's quite sinister, isn't it? Like, that's quite fucked up.
I'm low-key regretting this episode.
Why?
It's very morbid.
It is morbid.
Like,
but that's why we rate the food. Let's get into the food.
Yeah, let's get into the food. I'm sorry, guys, if you're listening to this and you're quite queasy about this, I'm really sorry, but...
All of you true crime lovers out there, you'd love this episode.
Yeah, they're loving this shit right now. They're probably
this is a weird fucking meal as well. This isn't a meal. 1 cup of tea from tea bag. So I'm assuming just like a general standard tea.
Yeah. And 6 chocolate chip cookies.
I mean, again, it's similar to the mint chocolate ice cream guy.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a guilty pleasure sort of sweet sort of thing. And again, I can respect it to a level degree, but it's not on the same level as the mint chocolate ice cream. I don't know what I gave that. I can't remember what I gave that, but I'd just give this a bog standard 5. I'll be honest with you. The tea, the fact that it doesn't, because we're British, it doesn't specify what tea it is.
Yeah,
I need to know what tea it is.
What they call it, a breakfast tea, or
I mean, we'd just call it like British tea, but like they call it like English breakfast tea or so. I don't know what the fuck. But we don't have it at breakfast. We have it all the fucking time.
I'm gonna give it. I guess I'll give it a 4.
Yeah,
nothing crazy. Like the cookies are interesting, but it doesn't really leap out to me like the mint chocolate ice cream did. But
should we do one more? Let's cherry pick the last one.
Yeah,
let's cherry pick the last.
Let's cherry pick the last one,
and then we'll talk about our own.
Oh,
keep scrolling. Keep
scrolling. Ones on here. Oh, this is. Oh wait. Okay. That looks really interesting.
Oh, can we do 2 more?
We have to do 2 more.
Can we do that last geezer? Because I don't know what the fuck that actually is.
I think, I don't want to say it. Like, I know what it is, but I don't want to say it.
And then scroll up. That one.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that is. So let's do those 2.
Okay. So we have here...
Okay.
Gerald Lee Mitchell.
Sorry, I was laughing at his meal, not the person.
Okay. Death by lethal injection. Executed October 22nd, 2001.
I didn't know what it was. I thought it was puzzle pieces.
In Texas. Again, like, I don't know what's going on in Texas.
Texans.
You would think that because you would just go immediately straight to hell for doing a murder in Texas, that people wouldn't want to do a murder in Texas, but I'm wrong. It seems like
people murder. People
kill, but like you would think that death sentence would like make you reconsider. Is it?
You would hope.
There we go.
Well, I think that's one of the arguments. I think that's a very sort of social, economical debate. Is just like, does the death penalty deter people from murdering?
Obviously not. Obviously not.
This time it's calling it homicide.
Homicide. So juvenile robbery.
Shooting with a sawn off.
Oh.
2 victims. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not as gruesome. It's still bad, but it wasn't anything like with the motorcycle. That really made my skin crawl.
Yeah, it was a horrible one.
That's really bad.
But what was his last meal? It was a packet of sweets, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
Jolly Ranchers.
1 bag of assorted Jolly Ranchers. So
it's a packet of sweets.
Jolly Ranchers are a bit of a big deal in Texas.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know what they actually are.
So
I know they're sweets.
Yeah, they're like these really soft, like hard. What do you call them? Hard shell sweets. Like think of like Werther's Originals.
Oh, okay, all right.
But more juicy flavor. You know
like fruity flavors.
Yeah, you get.
All right, cool. Okay. All right.
So and in hip hop culture, what people do, you know what lean is,
yes.
Or like purple drink, or perp drink. They get the ice cubes.
I am aware of what this is.
The cough syrup and the Sprite, and they put a Jolly Rancher at the bottom, and it just. That's why I knew what these are. So.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a meal, but it's a weird one.
It's a very weird one.
When I saw the picture, I thought it was puzzle pieces.
It does look like puzzle
I thought this man was eating puzzle pieces. And just the fact, if it was puzzle pieces, I would have given him a 10 out of 10.
It's a weird one.
But Jolly Ranchers, I mean, it's similar with the ice cream and the cookies.
I'm going to give it...
I'll give it a 4.
I'm going to give it a 4.5.
Again, it's like cool.
Yeah.
You're a bit of a sweet tooth before you die.
Yeah. All right. This might. Unfortunately, it's going to be a lot. The next one's the last one because the other ones look kind of interesting.
Wait, which one did you want to do? I just wanted to do that one because I didn't know what it was.
We will have to do this one. I want to do this one.
I don't know what it is because they show pictures. Oh, okay. This is interesting.
This is very interesting. So this last one is Angel Maturino Resendez.
What did he do?
Let's see. Executed 22nd of June 2006 at 8:05 p.m. State of Texas. Once again, Texas is just wilding. Let's see. Put that in here. Angel.
Okay, have most of these people been Texas? They have, haven't they?
Who's been
the state? It's been Texas.
Yeah, most of it has been Texas. Oh, what the fuck was his name?
Maturino. I don't know why I did like
Mexican serial killer.
Oh, well, there we know.
So also as
23
the railroad killer wasn't a Mexican
suspected of 23 murders across the United States and Mexico.
Also,
some of them had sexual assault. Okay, so a horrible man.
Jesus Christ!
But his last meal.
You want to know what his last meal, guys? You want to hear the drum roll? You want to hear the drum roll?
I mean, this is
crazy.
Interesting. To be
very crazy, guys. You know what it is? He declined. There's no last meal.
I think this is a good one to end on. To be fair,
that's a very good one to end on. That's fucking crazy. I might have that alone gets it like 5.
Yeah,
that's a 5 off rip because you don't even want anything.
Like that's quite unhinged, isn't it?
Actually, that might actually be a little bit contradictory to what I said at the beginning of the podcast because I did say like if you're not even having a meal, then that's kind of like a 1. But I think it's the fact
it says declined.
Declined.
Not that you didn't get one. It's that you declined.
Straight up declined, that's very scary. Like you don't even want to like have anything to go out with. Like you don't even want like some chewing gum. Or like, I don't know, fucking...
Chewing gum would be sinister as fuck, by the way.
Whoa. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
giving it a 5.5. I'm just putting it right
I'm
down
kind of with you. I'm kind of with you on that.
5.5.
I think that's quite... it's quite ballsy as well.
It's very ballsy.
Does it also say that you're guilty? Is it like a low-key, like, admission of guilt?
I don't know, man.
It's just like, yeah, I did it. I don't want your fucking food.
Like if I've killed someone, touch wood. If I've killed someone and I got my last meal, I want to just be able to savor at least something from reality before I'm just forever cast into the dark void for all eternity.
But that's you with like morality in your brain right now. This man killed 23 people. Bro
killed 168 people and he wanted ice cream.
Mind you, I'll say this now, he did that in one event. This guy must have done it in as many as 23 separate events.
I see what you're saying. So it's more fucked up that you kind of killed and kept coming back.
Yeah.
I see.
By far, this is probably the worst person in terms of, like, he killed 23 separate people.
That is true. He would have to, yeah. How many people did Ted Bundy kill?
I'm not. Do you know what? I don't even know if there's a confirmed number.
I don't think there is a confirmed number. I think it's kind of estimated.
A guesstimation.
He confessed to 30 of them.
That doesn't mean he done them. He just says he confessed to them.
So you think he's making it up?
Well, you know how when...
Oh, wait. 30 confessed, 20 confirmed.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
He had a child?
Yeah, he had I think he had like a wife.
Oh man, that kid, like, what kind of life do you have? Like, if your dad was known for that.
That's what, you know what? No, I'd have to change my name.
First of all, this is really off topic and I don't want to come across insensitive saying this. What if you dated his daughter? Like, no, imagine, meet her, go on a date, she's a normal person, and be like, oh, by the way, my dad is Ted Bundy. You cut in?
Absolutely.
Even though he's dead?
It's not even about him being dead or not. It's just like, I don't know what's in your DNA, sweetheart.
No, so, okay, this will get into a much deeper conversation that I don't want to get into, but do you believe that kind of stuff is a product of your DNA or a product of your environment?
It could be a bit of both, man.
Could be a bit of both, yeah.
That's probably why there's so many sort of like true crime like podcasts and stuff like that.
Oh, because they do so well.
It's very interesting to sort of sit down and deconstruct the person's brain and think about why would you just.
Well, as I
commit
said,
a murder.
as I said at the beginning of when we were started looking at them with Ted Bundy, is he blew all the profiles out the water.
Yeah.
Like he changed the face of profiling.
He's the pioneer of serial killing.
In a weird way.
Yeah, like if
For modern.
If Jack the Ripper's like Rakim, I would say Ted Bundy's like the Jay-Z.
This is weird.
That's a fucked up comparison.
That's weird. That's
sorry.
a weird. I know what you're saying.
I'm really bad.
If Jack the Ripper is the Rakim, Ted Bundy is the Jay-Z. I'm
really sorry.
Now, let's end the podcast with what would your meal be, and we'll rate each other's.
All right.
By the way, I haven't got anything prepared for this. I'm just gonna go off.
Yeah,
what I'm
I'm
feeling.
shooting from the hip right now.
Are you comfortable to go? Because I might need a second to think.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do it for.
Go on.
I want a Pizza Hut pepperoni.
You want a Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut
Pizza Hut,
pepperoni
bro.
pizza.
Pizza Hut.
Stuffed crust. Yeah.
Nah, the Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
After what they did to you.
Oh fuck! Not getting into that. We're not getting into that.
Do you know what? We will have a podcast one day of the things that we have not said in previous podcasts, and we will go through every single one of them and explain every single one of them.
Yeah.
But okay, sorry, Pizza Hut, go on.
So I want a large Pizza Hut pepperoni pizza with stuffed crust cheese, garlic bread, and cookie dough with a can of Fanta.
One can.
Give me 2 cans.
2 cans. Okay.
2 cans.
Do you know what? I'm surprised not a lot of those were fast food. I suppose
They were.
No. I suppose that guy who had the fried chicken.
Yeah,
he might have been fast food.
These other ones were.
Yeah.
So
To be fair, we didn't get to some of them.
that one, that one as well.
That one and see if it says. Yeah, just see if it says any. If it was a.
So hamburger, French fries.
See, it just says hamburger though. It doesn't actually say whether it's like a fast food type of thing.
Yeah, they could have just got it from any sort of hamburger place.
Let's say some of them that could have been like fast foody, that they were fast foody, if that makes sense. So the guy who had the 4 pieces of chicken with the cans of Coke, let's just say that was like fast food.
Yeah.
So you're saying Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut, because I got I'll break down why it's Pizza Hut. So
okay.
Pizza Hut is that is just one of my favorite fast food places of all time.
Yeah.
So I like Five Guys, I like Burger King, I like McDonald's, but Pizza Hut I think might definitely be that one, because I don't think I've ever been let down by Pizza Hut.
So I've got a question. Are you being sentenced to death, being on death row in America?
Well, have to be.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
that's fine. That's fine.
But yeah,
I like your meal. It's much better than some of these fuckers ones.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't know how you're feeling when you're about to die. You might not be hungry.
But it doesn't matter. You can still order it, and you just don't have to eat it.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's the taxpayer money fucking getting you your food.
No, it's true, but that's what I mean. They might just come up to you maybe like
imagine
a day
they
before.
bill you at the end.
Oh, fuck off. Well, yeah, give me the bill. I will pay you back.
I'll pay you tomorrow.
In hell. I'll pay you back in hell. I think, like I was saying before, you probably just aren't there's probably not food going through your mind at the time when you know you're about to get put.
No, I hear that. I do hear that. But I mean, you don't have to eat it.
You don't have to, but at the same time, you might not even know.
You might not even want to entertain the thought of food. Yeah,
exactly. So, yeah. What's yours?
Do you know what? Well, let me rate yours first. I'll give it a 9.5.
Thank you.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just I think personally I wouldn't go for a pizza. I wouldn't go for fast food. Full stop.
Okay, let's hear it then. So,
because I'm British.
Oh God, here we go. Let's go.
I would go for a Sunday roast. I'm on death row for whatever crime, whatever. We're not going to go into whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I'm in America. They don't do Sunday roast like we do here.
No.
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
So I would want a Sunday roast. As a British man being on death row, being sentenced to death, no matter what time of the day it is, I would want a nice bit of roast beef Sunday dinner.
So how are you doing the works? Are you getting the works?
Yeah, the works, man. All of it.
Chicken?
No. Beef. Just beef.
Right, so beef.
Roast beef, yeah.
Yorkshire puddings,
yeah.
Potatoes. So roast potatoes.
Roast potatoes, yeah.
Brussels sprouts.
I'm not a fan of sprouts. I'm more of I like peas, carrots, parsnips. That's my trifecta.
So that's what you're getting. Okay. Any stuffing?
You usually have stuffing with like chicken and stuff. So no.
So no stuffing.
No stuffing. And then obviously like big lashings of gravy.
Lots of gravy. Any sauce with the beef?
Me personally, no, but you can do. You can have I could have an assortment of sauces on the side, just if I fancied it at the end. But I'm talking like, I want a big portion of it. I want a lot of it.
So you're gonna be eating like have you seen Squid Games?
Yeah.
So you know that the last sort of couple episodes when they're eating, it's just the three of them.
Yes.
So you're gonna get something like that.
Yes.
I feel you.
But I want a traditional Sunday roast.
Okay. All right, let me rate that. I'm gonna give that a 10.
Aye.
I'm gonna give that a 10. I think that's a very classy way to dash as your last meal.
I think there's thought in it as well.
Because you know what, I don't even think it's like a cultural thing either. Because anyone can look at a meal and think, you know what, that's a good meal.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like with mine, I think it's a little bit more Western.
Like yours is solid, but that's why I wouldn't go for fast food.
Yeah.
Because you like fast food. There isn't an emotional attachment to fast food.
I beg to differ.
But I think when you think of like food, like homemade, like they have more of an emotional, sentimental value sort of thing.
That is true. Like when, like when I like, me, I like throwing down in the kitchen, man. So
that's what I'm saying. So I am surprised that you went with fast food. I'll be honest with you.
There's something about a Pizza Hut that just takes me back to a great untainted memory. That's why I like it so much. I just remember, I have like this very vivid memory of like eating Pizza Hut at like a friend's house, and he had just got the new Spyro game.
So it'd be sort of nostalgic.
Yeah,
I mean, that's fine as well. That's pretty cool.
He was like PlayStation 1, he just got the new Spyro 3, and we were just playing it. It was like his birthday, and we were all just eating Pizza Hut. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a pizza just so I can have that nice vivid memory.
Alternatively, what I would also love, but this is super circumstantial and super specific.
Okay.
So roast dinner is the 30 one I'm going for. This is sort of a jokey one. I would have a bucket of fried chicken from KFC, but I have to have someone, and you know who this person is, go, these boys are hungry.
I really hope that he like comes back down so we can have him on here.
That'd be fun, man.
That would be very fun. That would be very fun. You know who you are if you're listening. I hope you listen.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if he listens. I don't think he's a podcast kind of guy.
No.
Nah.
But no, jokey.
But he might be wrong. I might be wrong. But yeah.
Again, that could be another one in an episode of explaining what the fuck that actually was.
People are probably like confused. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
It's a very inside joke from probably about 15 years. Well, probably close to 15 years ago.
15 years ago. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think that's gonna be.
I'm happy you gave me a 10 though.
You know what? It's because it's very recognizable, man. And like anyone can look at that meal and say it's a good meal to go out on. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm ordering Chinese or I'm ordering Mexican or I'm ordering like Indian or anything. Anyone can look at a roast, no matter where you are in the world, and can see that as a good meal.
Yeah, and it's a very, like, I know anyone can have that type of meal in any part, in any culture, but it's a very British meal.
Yeah.
And like, my idea is like, if I was to go out for being executed for whatever crime on death row, I want to have my last meal to be a statement of not necessarily who I am, but just sort of like, I want people to look at it just like we've done with these people and go, do you know what? That's a solid meal.
That's a solid meal, man.
But I think we'll leave the podcast.
We're gonna leave it there, guys, man. This has been a very interesting episode. Yeah, it's a bit morbid, honestly. Like some of them have made me wince a little bit.
I think we got into a bit of the nature of the crimes a bit too much.
I think because it was just interesting, because you want to tie the crime with the food as well.
Yes, 100%. Because if they're like a sick bastard and they're getting like a fucking like Happy Meal from McDonald's, like
it's kind of eerie. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, well, imagine that if it was like some sort of like child molester and they got like a kids meal. Like, how fucked would that have been? But yeah, guys, thanks for listening. I would encourage you to like, comment, share, follow on our socials. We are the Betwixt Ideas on pretty much all the socials. Twitter, Instagram. We've got TikTok as well. Follow us on there. Obviously, if you have any topic suggestions, any feedback of any kind, any questions that you might have that hopefully me and Shaq can answer in future podcasts,
Of course.
email us at thebetwixtideasfeedback at gmail.com. I mean, if I fuck that up, it's in the fucking...
It's in the description.
It's in the show notes, whatever. It's in the description of everything, if I fuck that up. But...
Also...
go on. No, go on.
Guys, if you like this kind of content where we just kind of go on like the weird websites and kind of narrate it...
Oh, yeah.
And just
Know.
discuss what we're looking at. Let us know, because there's a lot of weird websites out there. I can find a bunch of them.
I mean, we could do a part 2 to this episode.
We could do.
As well.
There's a ton more.
There's a few more. I mean, there's probably more we could find as well.
Oh god, yeah. Some of these ones look very spooky.
Some of these ones further down look a bit more fucked, and it's just like...
Yeah, there's not a lot though, but we can do a part 2, and they can probably delve.
Yeah, let us know if you liked it, and we could do a part 2 at some point in the future. I mean, if we're running out of ideas, we could do a part 2. Not that we've run out of ideas. We've actually compiled a massive fucking list of topics.
Yeah, we got a lot of episodes coming down the pipeline. We've got a lot of ideas, guys. So you're gonna be entertained. So stay tuned.
What I was gonna say is stay tuned for next week, because we actually are going to start something very special. I'm not gonna give anything away.
No,
we're gonna start something very special in next week's podcast, and even the podcast after that as well. There's gonna be some special stuff going on. We don't know what it is. Well, I know what it is. You don't know what it is. Come back and listen. And I just want to say thank you for listening today. Thank you for listening to all our previous episodes.
It's been a good one.
It's been a good one. It's been a weird one, but it's been a good one.
Yeah.
Guys, have a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're listening to this, and a good rest of the week. Peace out.
All right, guys. Peace. Bye.
Bye.